Hi, I'm Jermaine Griggs, and I'm the founder of HearAndPlay.com, the largest and most established online training center for aspiring musicians in the world. And I've reached out to James Rubel once again, one of the most skilled and talented professional jazz musicians and instructors I know, to help us further fine-tune our jazz techniques in the all-new Jazz 301. Now let me tell you, James is an all-star. He's been playing for over 27 years, and he has taught literally thousands of students around the world the proven strategies to becoming a great jazz musician. You likely know him from our Jazz 101 and Jazz 201 video programs, as well as our Jazz Intensive Training Center. Jazz 301 is a results-focused, step-by-step program that can work for you even if you've been struggling to learn jazz on your own, yet you're still passionate about playing it and finally impressing your friends and family with your newfound abilities. It'll work for you even if you're not sure you can learn without an in-person instructor, even if you're an experienced musician, yet you want to learn additional techniques that are sure to take your playing to the next level and without a doubt wow everyone who hears you play. Or if you're a trained sight reader, traditional learner, and have great skill and command of the keys, but very little experience with jazz improvisation. So to save your time and mine, let me be upfront and tell you what Jazz 301 is not before I tell you what it is. Jazz 301 is not a course strung together with a few quick videos that simply demonstrate how to play your favorite songs, yet neglects to teach you the fundamentals and techniques that will improve your overall piano mastery. Jazz 301 is not a program that teaches you how to apply concepts to one song, yet leaves you hanging when it comes to how to apply them to a variety of other songs, because you learn principles. It is not a middle-of-the-road course that just teaches one skill level and hopes that everyone else can follow along, or a system based on how well you can memorize which keys to press and the order to press them in. Not at all. Jazz 301 is a proven system that takes you by the hand and shows you step-by-step how to play jazz like a seasoned musician. So have a look at what's included in Jazz 301 and see how it's designed to get you on the path to playing in minutes. Inside Jazz 301, you'll learn the 10 secret strategies the pros use to elevate their playing overnight. You'll be able to take your improvisation to the next level with just any one of these strategies. But if you apply all 10, your playing will never be the same. After applying the strategies in this course, you'll have the ability to improvise like a pro without sheet music. You'll learn things like John Coltrane's infamous chord changes and how you can use them to reharmonize the 3-6-2-5-1 chord progression. Believe me, this is what John Coltrane used to revolutionize harmony, and you'll be able to do the same. You'll learn James's methods behind the Brazilian music rundown and how you can use it to compose patterns that make you want to dance. Now, there is an undeniable link between jazz and Latin music, and you'll learn all about it. You'll learn must-have licks to implement over various chords and progressions. Now, these are the ones that appear easy, but aren't that easy to master alone, like the 2-5-1 chord substitutions that you hear all the jazz pros using. You'll learn a step-by-step method that you can use to craft a story every time you improvise. Trust me, you're going to want to see this. James makes this process drop dead simple. You'll learn how to easily master the minor chord licks that you can apply every single time. You'll learn the secret to mastering the infamous 2-5 chord substitutions. Believe me, this is a go-to for all seasoned jazz musicians. Learn the secret to using rhythm to take one idea and explode the number of ways that you can use it. You'll also learn a simple trick to add shape to your right-hand lines. You'll learn James Rubel's secret to creating that modern sound you covet, and special tips to focus on singular topics to escalate your growth overnight. Learn the secret method to adding a world of color to your playing. Learn how to effortlessly integrate samba rhythms into your playing today, and so much more. In fact, I'd like to take a moment right now to give you a sneak peek at a clip from the program, and I'm sure you're going to love it.
Embellishment that you're holding for a long time. I actually did something like this earlier in the lesson and said I'll come back to it, so here we are. So if you do some type of shake, right, and maybe the more you hear something, the more you're kind of getting used to it. So you could okay, so I kind of release that tension.
Now, you may be thinking, I bet an online course that can deliver all of that would cost a small fortune. And in all honesty, it really should. But the price of Jazz 301, sold by itself, is just $70. Now, you're not just going to get Jazz 301 today. I'm just getting started. Remember the incredible bonus I mentioned earlier? Well, here it is. I'm about to make this an absolute no-brainer for the truly dedicated jazz musicians out there. If that's you and you act now before this presentation ends, I'm going to include in your package today what I call a super bonus. This bonus alone is worth more than 10 times the price of Jazz 301. Now, this bonus is completely optional, but I can guarantee you that this revolutionary program is one that you absolutely don't want to miss out on. Here's how it works. Order now, and I'll let you take advantage of an optional 1-month free subscription to Hear and Play's Jazz Intensive Training Center. The Jazz Intensive Training Center, or JITC for short, is for anyone who loves jazz. Whether that means just enjoying hearing others play or gigging yourself on the piano, JITC is something I insist you check out. If you want to deepen your understanding of jazz and really learn the components that separate jazz amateurs from the pros, then pay attention to this. This is unlike any other program we have ever released before, because instead of flying him up to our office weekly and managing hectic schedules, we invested in a small camera kit that he could easily set up at his place and record on whenever he was hit with a bit of inspiration. We then carefully brainstormed things like how he would teach jazz to real-life private students and optimize it for online consumption. We carefully designed exactly how he would explain and introduce concepts such as scales, licks, or certain chords, voices, upper structures, and everything you can think of. And we ensured we captured everything that makes jazz special, so that James would be able to record and deliver remarkable content right from the comfort of his own home. This has turned into something bigger than we could have even imagined, the Jazz Intensive Training Center. And what has resulted is an intimate, over-the-shoulder look into the mind of a jazz scholar who's been playing jazz for over 20 years. And what you'll get is a step-by-step organized curriculum that guides you and shows you the secret tips and tricks you otherwise would pay hundreds, maybe even thousands of dollars in private lessons for. The program has been set up like a controlled classroom setting where you must take the lessons in the order they are released. They're very strategic. But I have to warn you though, if you're looking for pretty videos with a whole bunch of fancy graphics, this isn't for you, because this is raw. Yet, if you're looking to learn the techniques and secrets most musicians will never know, and I'm talking about the secrets jazz musicians use to master their craft and literally mesmerize their audiences, then the Jazz Intensive Training Center is something you need to test drive. Now, here's what you can expect to learn. Number one, how and when to play runs over multiple chords and how to look like you've been playing for decades. Number two, the incredible power of altered chords and which runs and licks work best over them. This is the secret to sounding like a seasoned vet. Number three, drop-dead easy ways to end your music in style. James will share his secrets to being one of the musicians who not only play well, but end with pizzazz. A crash course on bebop history and various bebop scales, articulations, and multiple specific licks every great jazz musician should know. And everything you need to know about modes and how to use them effectively in your solos and improvisation to sound like an experienced professional. Major and minor scale harmony, why minor chords are so important, how to play all of them from minor 7 to minor 6, heck, even the minor 6/9 altered chord, altered minors, and a whole lot more. And he won't just show you the textbook way of playing, but the real world professional way to execute them with style. Things like what to do when a chord is held, also known as a static chord, or what stacked fourth chords are and how to put them to work to create that modern, contemporary jazz that you hear on all your favorite local jazz stations. Things like how to master some of the timeless jazz standards we all enjoy, diminished and half-diminished chords, how to simplify complicated chord structures, things like how to master the scales and runs the pros use, how to find your inner creativity to express yourself musically, and so much more. This 12-month intensive training program will give you the opportunity to finally be shown step-by-step how to play stunning jazz music in a fraction of the time it takes other musicians. Not only will you learn a new concept every single week, but James will assign homework, share real examples, and even give you access to past Q&A sessions that he held live. There are literally dozens of hours of training that you can rewind, fast forward, and consume at a pace that works best for you. And if you love the Jazz Intensive Training Center, which you will, stay subscribed, and every month we'll charge you just $25 a month for tuition. That's about the price for 2 burrito bowls from Chipotle, my favorite, by the way. And if you enroll in the Jazz Intensive Training Center and you don't love it and get immediate success with the material you learn, simply cancel your membership. You can cancel anytime you want with no questions or hassles. And if you cancel before 30 days, you won't be billed at all. So when I say that the cost of Jazz 301 is $70, now you know why. And you'll have 24/7 access to these lessons so you can play them whenever, wherever you want, as many times as you want. Plus, you get over-the-shoulder footage that shows you exactly what he's doing so you can follow along every step of the way. You can pause and rewind the class. You can't do that with live lessons, so you only move as quickly as you'd like to go. Not to mention, you're getting access to your very own Jazz Intensive Training Center so that you can get access to the most comprehensive jazz training on the internet. So now you understand what a deal this really is. Yet you won't be paying $70 today, not even $65 or $60. Simply click the button below that says Give Me Jazz 301, and I'll give you access to 1 month free access to the Jazz Intensive Training Center, plus the extensive Jazz 301 program for just $47 or 2 payments of $26. And if you look below this video right now and take action, you'll also receive 2 additional fast action bonuses worth over $80. The first bonus you'll receive is the Chord Encyclopedia, which shows you how to play over 144 chords in every key with real-life photo examples. The chords we're giving you are the same chords that make up all of your favorite songs. And with this handy little reference guide, you'll be able to look up any inversion, the fingerings for each chord, and see real finger photos instantly. It's normally valued at $25, but it's yours free today. The second bonus you'll be receiving is the trial version to our cutting-edge software, Song Tutor. Song Tutor is your online personal mentor that allows you to harness the power of the internet to learn any song at your own pace. But not only that, James has included exclusive jazz files that you can open in Song Tutor and see exactly what he's playing as the notes light up. And let me tell you, the software is a piano player's dream. Like I said, notes light up in multiple colors, so you never miss a beat. You're able to slow down songs up to 90%, what I call turtle speed, giving you the flexibility to play at the speed you feel comfortable with, and a ton of other features. Add it all up, and the total value will shock you. And even then, this is a total bargain. Don't decide right now, though. Try this on me for 365 days. In fact, use my triple guarantee. Just try Jazz 301 for 365 days. That's 1 whole year. And if you do not learn exactly how to become a well-rounded jazz musician and learn the secrets to great improvisation, or if you don't find our program with James Rubel to be top-notch, and if you are not 100% satisfied in every way, I'll gladly refund your purchase price. No questions asked, no hassles, and no hard feelings. So click the button below this video and get access to everything now. Basically, this means you have 2 choices on where to go from here. Number 1, you can take the tips James has given you over the past few weeks and try to go at this alone. You'll probably waste a lot of time and make several mistakes along the way, which will leave you feeling discouraged. Or you can even resort to staying inside the box and limiting your ability to learn different song variations. But you'll miss out on the opportunity to create beautifully sounding jazz renditions of your favorite songs, and you'll forfeit the chance to truly amaze your family and friends like I know you truly want. Plus, if you click now, I just may have a couple more surprises waiting for you that I won't even mention here. So Jermaine Griggs signing off. Remember, if you can hear it, you can play it. I'll see you in our jazz program. Listen, our goal at Hear and Play is to consistently create content of the highest quality, and we've accomplished that with Jazz 301. Just listen to a few other satisfied customers and what they've said about our Hear and Play courses.
Hey y'all, This is Charles Shelton Jr. You guys might know me as being the world-renowned gospel drummer that's doing a lot of stuff. Hey, Jermaine Griggs is doing an excellent job, man. He's holding it down. Hey, the site is excellent, from the videos to the different clips that he has on here, so you can watch him doing all the different chord changes, the different songs is out right now. Hey, y'all definitely got to go pick up go to his site, man. Definitely go get the videos, man. He's a blessing. I personally advertise this on my site as well. So, hey, y'all, definitely holler at me and go to Jermaine, man. Get his stuff, all right? Peace out. Bye-bye.
How you doing? My name is Ralph from New York, and I just want to tell y'all about what a blessing Hear and Play has been in my life. I've been learning songs, on and off over a few years, but I've never really taken it seriously. And now when I want to, it's kind of hard to get people to sit down and show you every little thing, but I mean, this video step by step broke the chains off my playing, and I just want to be a witness to that, and I want to say God bless you, and I thank you, and that literally in a matter of 15 minutes, I was playing cleaner bass lines and fuller chords, and it just sounded like a different musician. So I just want to let everybody know, if you're thinking about getting, this course, go ahead and get it. It doesn't get any better than this.
Hi, this is Montel over at HearAndPlay.com, and I really just would like to thank Jermaine Briggs and everybody else associated with HearAndPlay.com for making such a wonderful resource. You guys really are a blessing to everyone that's on your website and it has your materials. I've got a lot of your DVDs. I've got a 300-page workbook, and it really has taken my playing to the next level. So thank you guys for everything.